Okay. Okay. Should be good. The music in this game is fantastic, by the way. I'll let you listen to it in just a second. Like, listen to this overture that plays. It's really good. And I think this game sold very poorly, which is the issue. Oh, you guys are all sock puppeted? Hell yeah, I'm a sock puppet too. Now, the good thing is that I can actually tab out of the game and it won't immediately crash, which is cool because we couldn't do that for the last one. But I did get a game script, but it's completely unformatted text. And I'm not sure how to capture that. I don't think it sold that well, actually. Is it overstated? I've heard that it didn't sell that well, but I don't actually know. I'm just repeating what I heard online mindlessly. So yeah, I do have the full script in raw plain text. So I don't know what we're going to do with that for right now, but I'm just leaving it here. Yeah, I mean, I bought it. Full edition and everything. It's just, let's see, text speed, quick. we were almost, we're almost in a bad spot. Oh, why is it saying, do you want to discard your changes? Huh? Oh, apply changes you have to hit start to do. That's silly. Is the full script public? Yes. I will link it. I mean, you can join the Discord. I posted it in our Discord, but here is the script. If YouTube will let me post links. So you guys can't post links, but maybe it'll let me do it. I was just searching around and I found the script there, but it is literally just plain text. I don't know if that site maybe has it formatted somewhere else, but it is one singular plain text document. It's kind of ridiculous. Autosave progress, enemy speed, quick, thank you. Classic tank controls. Graphics. Borderless, target frame rate, yeah. Alright, that should be fine. Yeah, you should be able to control F lines, actually, that's true. But I want to get, I was a little rushed getting this set up since I was doing IRL stuff yesterday and it got out of hand, but I wanted to get, like a widget or something that I can have scrolling along the side somehow, which would be interesting. But, Can I pause these? No, you can't. Oh, I skipped it. Great, that's even worse. That's even worse. It just skips it. Alright, well, we gotta go back. Hold on. There's no pause. Hold on. We're just gonna back out. Because obviously you want to listen to the thing. I thought maybe there was a way to pause it, but there's no pause, so. You never found the link to your Discord? Hold on, let me send you a link. I wish, like, Oh, you're not getting game sound? Okay. Let me double check that on OBS. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. Here, listen to this fantastic soundtrack while I send Dak a Discord invite. In fact, I'll just put one in chat for right now. It'll be fine. Listen to this music, it's amazing. Edit invite link. You got 1 hour. Yeah, that's what I'm, Gorgod, that's what I'm planning to do. Yeah, Sniper Girl is absolutely best girl. 100%. There you go, boys. The game's story is actually really good. And the gameplay is much improved. Much improved from VC1. Yeah, the ending is a little controversial. It's very Japanese in that it's bittersweet. Let's add back onto it. Let's see. Okay, so it doesn't appear that this text file has anything but the actual spoken dialogue. It doesn't look like it has any of the extraneous text, which is not very good. So it's not complete. I do like the gunshot sound effects though.
故郷の町が焼かれたその日に、みんな軍に志願した。
I would have added all enlisted.
命を懸けうるものがあると信じていた。それがどんな代償を払うものか知りもしないで。それでもあれが僕らの青春だった。
I don't like that it was a battlefield where we grew up. It was more like this was a story of our youth. Like, oh, my portrait's over on the text on the right. Yeah, we might need to move some of this around. Just to make sure. That opening was mostly okay. There's just some minor stuff that I'm like, a little not completely enthused about. Mostly it was we all enlisted, not just we enlisted, because Minna was a little bit of a focus there.
北東の風、快晴。
Yep.
おいラズ、寝るな。
本気で眠りこけてた
Nah,
わ
not
けじゃ
nap time
ねえ
over
よ。
is over.
お前こそ気張り続けてちゃ持たねえぞ。手震えてるじゃねえか。頼むぜ隊長。やっとやり合えるんだからな。
I don't like sack up there. That's not really. Now I'm remembering that the way there the
来る。お、いつもの風の
No,
お
they're
告げか。
coming.
敵が来るんだな。お前ら出撃だ。
Okay, hold on.
いい状態。聞こえるか？イージープラトーン。
こちらイージープラトーン隊長、クロード・ウォレス。
There we go.
帝国軍が動き出した。そちらへ向かっている。
Okay, that should be good.
そのようだ。
頼む。
Not ready to engage. It seems that way.
いい状態、了解。
幸運を。
攻撃が終わるまでは敵も前進してこない。その間に有利な配置につく。海は迂回して南の丘へ登り、敵左翼の足止め。
It'll stop them at the
敵
left
の注意を
hill.
引きつけてくれ。随伴に2名。
お前ら
Not make some noise. It's distract them. I know it's. I love this.
ハーフェン号。
No, we can move. Ready to move whenever.
いい状態、戦闘開始。みんな訓練通りやろう。
Not remember your training, just like we planned, or just like we trained. I know we can do this. Yeah, it should be I know. There's a lot of little things in that opening. I really wish I could pause.
進軍してきた帝国軍を叩く。いい状態、出撃だ。
This wasn't really
ラズ、
like
準備はいいか。
hostiles. It's just I mean, eliminate all Imperials. Can you alt tab pause? No, I can't. That's the thing. Is the game actually works, so you can alt tab without crashing it, which is a benefit and a downside. There's got to be some way to do it, though.
いつでもいいぜ。無敵のラズ様に任せとけ。
So, the way that they characterize Raz is somewhat interesting. He does call himself Mutekina Raz, right? So, like, Raz the Invincible, something like that. I don't like Invincible. I'll have to look into it. And I don't like Locked and Loaded, but the way that Raz speaks is like the Itsudemu ize, which is like kind of it's casual, but it's not exactly the same as this.
まずは歩兵で攻撃を仕掛け、敵の出方を見る。
Yeah, this is fine.
いい小隊、前進。よし。
How's the sound, by the way? Everything balanced okay?
いいよいいよだ。隊員たちが戦場で生き残れるかは隊長である僕の指揮にかかっている。
This is mostly, yeah, it's fine.
訓練を思い出せ。僕ならできるはずだ。
Yeah, this line is a little different. Not we can do this, I can do this. He just said, you know, concentrate, remember your training, which is good. But then he just said, boku nara dekiru. Like, I know I can do this. There wasn't a we can do this, I can do this. Which isn't like the biggest deal, but it's not necessarily, there was really no reason to change it to that. And they still continue to not translate those, which was just leave it to me. The gameplay is exactly the same. Beetle-tastic Golden Week? No, I'm not having a Beetle-tastic Golden Week. Yeah, it's not the biggest deal, but there's really no reason to change it to that. It's very odd that a lot of times they do that in order to set up down the line other changes, right? So they start the characterization off, and then I don't know what I would call it, but maybe I should like coin the term like localization drift or characterization drift, where these little changes add up and then they have to move back. Yeah, it's a snowball effect. And then later, to make it work with that stuff they've already done, then they end up making changes. I'm not going to move up to the sandbags, I'm just going to do this. Choroize. Raz is based. I love Raz. And they continue to not translate these lines for some reason. He's just like, that was easy. Or like, too easy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. That would require effort. It would require effort. They fixed so much of the gameplay in this game. This is basically fine. Can't break through. Yeah, I mean it's basically fine. She didn't really say why not. She said, weren't you just saying you were invincible? Also, Kai is based. Easily best girl.
これぐらいで足止めを食って泣き言とは笑わせる。お前は普段から調子に乗りすぎなんだ。もっと。
So this is not really right at all. Hold on. This doesn't appear to be in the script, actually. Wait, let me see if I can control F this, because maybe the script is not very good. Yeah, I don't think this script is any good. This appears to be incomplete in the extreme. Or at least not formatted very well. But she didn't really say, like, common foot soldiers. That's the thing. It was not quite that kind of nuance. Yeah, it doesn't appear that this script is any good, so... Whoops. Oh, it doesn't tell me when I'm tapped back in, though. That's annoying. So I can't... There we go. Not take them out, but like help me out here. Katatsuke, which is like clean them up. Clean up. And that's interesting because, you know, that's what a sniper kind of does. Now, this isn't thought you'd never ask. This is you don't have to tell me that. And this will only take a second. Clean it up, Shanny. Snipers specialize in shooting down from afar? Who would have known? But also, look at these character models. Fantastic. Hold on. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, it lets you back out? Hold on. The options for moving are not inverted, which is really bothering me. Yeah, there we go. Kodo kaishi. There we go. You wanged it. Oh, it's at the very bottom? That's odd. So maybe it's like completely formatted wrong. Interesting. Oh, audio is desynced again? Hold on. Is it desynced from me or desynced from the game? This is the first time I'm capturing it, so... The game audio is a bit faster than the video. Okay, 1 second. Keep hearing the sniper in. Okay, so let me see if maybe that worked. How's that? I changed the offset a little bit. Still off? That fixed it? Okay. Yeah, I just had to change the offset. It was still on the VC1 settings. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, so a lot of this is in here, but it seems to be a little bit weirdly formatted, but thank you, Doc. That does help. It's in order from here on out. Interesting. Let me see. I'll have to just go over and then Control F that so I can get to that spot. Oh, interesting. I'm Control F-ing that and it's not... Okay. So why... That's the formatting on this is very odd.
よし任せときな
Yeah, I'm in the right spot now, so.
これでも食らえ
これでも食らえ I already know this. So I have to change the aiming too, because the aiming isn't inverted. Hold on. That is very annoying. General. Oh, it's the action camera. Y-axis. Targeting axis. That's it. There we go. Yatteru.
これでも食らえ さすがですね
Sasuga desu. Okay, now we get the tank. This is actually fine. Busting out the tanks, huh? So the question here that we really kind of have to tackle is, how closely do we want to stick to the stated time period? Because I don't think somebody in this time period would say busting out the tanks. But by the same token, he is speaking really casually. So I would almost go with bringing out the tanks rather than busting out the tanks, because busting is a little bit of a... It's almost too modern, but it's not horrifically wrong. Also, look at that icon. Rolling out the tanks. Yeah, it's colloquially in Japanese. It's fine. Also, let's see. They just said turn on the engine, but he did make a point of saying it's a Dragonite engine, which is kind of important because they are doing, you know, stage setting. Let's see. Huh, wait, they left out the Dragonite engine. Shido. Yeah.
Hi. Yoshi. Hafengo, 出撃。敵戦車を撃破する。
Destroy the enemy tank. 撃破する. It's not bad. It's not. Also, it's not okay. The Hafen's moving out. It's okay. Hafen, move out. He's giving an order. Oh, they've improved the controls for tanks so much. It's so much better. Let's see if we can hit that spot. Wow, we already know this. The sound design in this game is so good. Ooh, we got him. Cheeky. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that in one turn. Whoa, okay, hold on. Anybody else want to try? I don't like anyone else want to try. Don't take shit from nobody. Yeah, this is not good. This is more just like these guys aren't a match for us at all. Not don't take shit from nobody. Yeah. Yeah, it's they left that out completely. Yeah, that's so weird. Hold on. Let me just double check. Yeah. Sorry, I have to double check some stuff just because yeah, they're saying it's the Sei Butai. I always forget Sei, but yeah, Sei Butai is like we're like the #1 squad in the alliance. And so if you leave that out, you've kind of missed the point of this line completely. Because it's Renpo, and Renpo is the Federation. So if you're played Valkryia Chronicles 1 and you didn't play 2 or 3, which many people didn't, you're used to playing as what's her face, the Galleon troops. But he's saying Renpo Ichi no Sei Butai. And so now you know that you're not with Gallia, you're with the Federation. So you're playing for a different faction. So this should not be like anyone else want to try. This is like, you know, we're the #1 force in the Federation, like the elite squad in the Federation. You know, you guys ain't a match for us at all.
なあクロード。で、どうしたよその面は。
What's with that face? I don't know. What's with that face you're making?
花畑が
The flowers or the field? Hanabatake is like a flower field.
あ？なるほど。確かにこりゃひでえや。
Yeah, no, not they didn't stand a chance. It's yeah, that's a shame.
だがお前、仮にもレンジャー部隊の隊長様だろ
？Not necessarily you're supposed to be. I would go with you are. You're the ranger commander.
隊長だろうが一兵卒だろうが悲しい光景を見れば心は痛むよ。
I don't think this still has a heart, same as any foot soldier. This should be like, you know, commander or Karinimo. I mean, I guess. Karinimo Ranger butai no taichou sama daro. I would almost go with aren't you rather than you're supposed to be. Right? Just in terms of like the way that he delivered it. Like the daro is like not daro. It's kind of like a upward inflection, but splitting hairs. This commander still has a heart line I don't like. Not same as any foot soldier. Any tips on learning kanji? I like the Kodansha kanji learner's guide, but kanji is definitely my weakest point. Out of anything in Japanese, I need to learn more kanji. Just faster at reading. I'm really good at listening, and I'm really good at speaking, but kanji is my weakest, which I fully admit to. This isn't really still has a heart. This is like commander or soldier. Seeing something like this always hurts. 心は痛むよ。
このご時世、うぶな田舎娘でも花畑程度じゃ泣かねえぜ。
This is what the fuck? this is not right at all. I don't understand why they went with this. Like, okay, that's a lie. I understand why they went with this, but it's not good. Like, this doesn't actually... This is not something he would say at all. The idea here is, you know, うぶな中娘でも花畑程度じゃ泣かねえぜ. Yeah, this line didn't age well, that's for fucking sure. But this is like... this is like... Man, even a country girl ain't gonna cry over some flowers, dude. It's just like even a country girl isn't gonna cry over something like this. Yeah, I don't understand why this is too much. It's too far in terms of pushing it. Very unfortunately, I will say that you do need to learn readings, because the easiest way to learn new vocabulary is to be able to guess at readings. But yeah, this is not good. Maybe, but Anki repping. I can't get into Anki repping. That's just... Oh, let me scroll my script a little here. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, this is not right at all. This is... Yeah, this is so weird. Like, they capitalized power of the heart, which makes it sound like it's some kind of thing that he's heard before, you know, like a line that he's said before. But he just said, you know, it's whatever, I get it, man, just like leave the lectures for later. And that sounds like that's a good line in English, like leave the lectures for later, I don't need this. But it's that there's no power of the heart thing here. This almost feels to me like they're trying to make like a anime kind of reference, but it doesn't work. Yeah, he doesn't say sloshed. Like, drinking doesn't imply drinking to get drunk. Yeah, the tone is being messed with. Like, Roz is getting kind of... Yeah, we've got a cat. What are you doing? He did say, like, we can't go drink if you take forever doing this. What? Come here then. Jump up. Yeah, your baby. Let's see. No manera. Yeah, he's just saying go put in the report. We can't, you know, we can't go drink if you're sticking around here. See, because, see how this messes with the line? Because if he said, we can't get sloshed, why is he screaming at me? Because I'm not giving him attention immediately at this moment. And if I'm not giving him attention, something must be wrong. But do you see the issue here? Because they said we can't, they had him say you can't get sloshed. Now Claude is saying, oh, that's a good point, we can't get sloshed, right? When really all Raz was saying is like, we can't go, you know, have a drink. Well, hop up then. He will sit here and like paw at my arm, but won't actually hop up. He's such a baby. Oh, this line doesn't even make any sense. They kind of messed this up entirely. He doesn't like send us tougher imps to fight. Also, the use of imps is just like we're still doing this. Yeah, like I hate it. Also, we have the lad on my lap now. Just being a baby. Shush a baby. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. He's not saying send us tougher imps to fight. He said tell them that we want to fight tougher enemies. Like we want more difficult, assignments. Like there's no way that the brass sends them, like the enemies. That doesn't make sense. He's saying they want a more difficult assignment. Oh, they actually got the prologue name right. It is Northern Cross Saksen. I think A is the highest rank, isn't it? In the English version, they changed it. Oh wow, I did play this in 2022, didn't I? I think the English version A rank is the highest. Yeah, it's weird. They don't like to use S rank. I think it's because if you get A rank, you assume that's the highest. It's fine. Wow, that's just wrong. I don't know why it's why are we doing this? This isn't how, like, now we're getting into the tone problems again. Yeah, I know. It's not glad to see her in one piece. That was excellent work out there. Orisui, yeah. Let me make sure I'm in the right spot for Yoku Control F. Yeah. We skipped back up. Yeah, it's all out of order. Come on. Japanese keyboard doesn't want to work. Got it. Alright, we're in there. Yeah, it's not... 実に頼もしい戦いぶりだったぞ. Like, that was excellent work out there. Not glad you're in one piece. That's an odd thing to say.
ちょうどこれから次の作戦説明を始めるところだ。
Yeah, that's fine.
遅い。作戦終了次第、直ちに報告に来るのは基本だぞ。
Yeah, this is fine.
ミネルヴァ、君も報告に
Yeah, that's fine.
注意をつけろ、クロード。階級は同じでも、専任の私の方が責務は上だ。
I don't like get smart with me here. Barry, please control yourself. I don't like get smart with me. It's just remember I've got seniority. There's not really a get smart with me here. It doesn't really work. He was just informal, yeah. It's not quite right. The cat is just digging into my arm now.
すまない。ミネルヴァ・ビクトル注意。
Yeah, this is fine.
では早速始めよう。ミネルヴァ、まずは戦況の共有を。
戦況の共有を。Situation report. I guess that's fine. This is more like status update. It's not necessarily situation report. It's like they're talking about the battle, or you know, senkyo is like the actual details of a battle. So it's fine.
帝国との開戦から3ヶ月、我らが連邦は帝国の圧倒的な軍事力の前に敗退を重ねている。
Wow, this is really bad. I won't sugarcoat it, but this is wrong. Yes, current state of affairs. It's close enough. This is not good. This is not good. Like 3 months have passed since we went to war. Number one, that's awkward. It's not, and I wouldn't say it's millennial ass dialogue, but it's also like tone shifted. It's weird because it's 帝国との戦what is it? 積戦から3ヶ月。我らが連邦は yeah, it's how do I explain this? The way that she is speaking is very militaristic. It's an appropriate tone for a military report, right? So when you say something like the facts are right here. 3 months have passed since we went to war is correct, but it's not phrased correctly. This should be like in the 3 months since operations against, or since we began experiencing attacks or something like that, operations against the Imperials have started. You know, it's too informal for this. It's kaisen, like, you know, outbreak of war. It's not went to war, it's like outbreak. And then we have been experiencing repeated defeats, right? It's not, I won't sugarcoat it, they're steamrolling us. She's giving like very flat affect explanations of what's happening. So we have been, in the 3 months since the outbreak against the Imperial Army, we have been experiencing a series of repeated defeats due to overwhelming firepower, like overwhelming discrepancies in firepower, something like that. It's not, I won't sugarcoat it, they're steamrolling us. Like, you would never, yeah, something like that, Doc. I agree. In the 3 months since the war broke out, we've been routed several times by the overwhelming military strength of the Empire. That's good, yeah. Something like that. Not, I won't sugarcoat it.
今や連邦領の3割が帝国に屈しつつある。まさに危機的状況だ。
Yeah. Yeah. 3割が帝国に This is, again, it's awkward. It's just awkward. Right? I don't think officially a crisis, and it's also like they're leaving out stuff. It's not by this point a third of our territory is under Imperial control. It's like you know, due to repeated invasions or repeated invasions, nearly a third of Federation territory is now under Imperial attack or control, and the situation has become dire.
そこまでか。けどそんな状況じゃ戦争の継続自体が。
This is more like speaking to himself almost. That this is like that if it's that bad, yeah, this is fine. This is fine.
ああ、 帝国の勢いはさらに増している。このまま戦いが長引けば。
Yeah, this is fine if they're gaining momentum, if the conflict draws out much
確
longer.
実に連邦は敗北する。
Yeah, the Federation will be utterly defeated.
連邦が帝国に屈すれば、奴らのヨーロッパ侵略を止める者はいなくなる。
This isn't if we fall, that's it for Europa. This is... Tomeru, yeah. They might have changed a line here. It's not that that's it for Europa, it's that there won't be anyone left to stand against them. Like, if we're defeated, there won't be anyone left to stand against them.
やがては帝国がこの大陸全土を手中に収め、独裁と圧政がまかり通る世界となるだろう。
Hold on. Dokusai? Hold on. I don't think they're fascist, are they? That's unless I'm mistaking the word for fascist. この実に敗北する。それ奴らやがて大陸でなんか。I'm not, unless I'm mistaking the nuance here. I don't think that's. It's a dictatorship, but it's not necessarily fascist. There's this. It's a little awkward. They could have said dictatorship because they're an imperial setup. It's not the same. But see, it's there's a nuance to the word, to the term fascist, right? It does have a meaning because it's a mixture of state power and like China. China is quite fascist because you can't run a company without especially having like the state. That guy doesn't look like me. Don't say that. My hairline's not that bad yet. But we've seen in the first game that the Imperials are imperial. Like there's a royal family. So that's not really fascist. It would be falls under dictatorial like power or dictatorial rule. I don't like the use of fascist here.
それだけは絶対に阻止せねばならん。我々は負けるわけにはいかんのだ。
Yeah, it's despotism and tyranny, not ideology in particular. And also, it's not like we can't let that happen. It's it's not Europa's future depends on us either. It's that outcome is something we cannot allow to come to pass. We absolutely cannot lose. We will not be defeated, is what he's saying.
そこでだ。我ら連邦の参謀本部もついに重い腰を上げた。
Get off their seats. I don't like that either. We finally received word of the plan from Top Brass is fine, but we finally gotten word of the plan. I don't like got off their seats here.
劣勢にある戦況を一気に転換する大反攻作戦。その発動の準備がようやく整ったのだ。
They left out the fact that the plans for this counteroffensive are now they've come to fruition. I mean, I get omoi o koshi o ageta, but it's not... It's metaphorical. It's more like they've finally gotten around to, or they've finally, like, moved, right? The reason I don't like got off their seat is because that turn of phrase doesn't sound the same as it sounds in Japanese, right? This is a point where localization is actually really important. And they've kind of dropped the ball because, like... how do I explain this? Omoi hiza is like... Omoi koshi o ageru. Omoi koshi ageru doesn't sound like you got off your ass. It sounds like finally got a move on, or finally got started, or like it's not something that sounds super rude in Japanese to me. I wouldn't think twice about hearing that. Omoi koshi o ageta. Yeah. It's like they're, and then this line leaves out the fact that they're prepared, like they're ready to be like set up. Yeah, it's weird because this would have been a good place to localize, but then they went super literal. So this is another one where, you know, a lot of times in Japanese you'll repeat what somebody said back to you for clarification. But they kind of went a little too far. He's not saying what are the orders, he's saying a counteroffensive. I think it's fine to actually just say, oh, a counteroffensive? Like a large counteroffensive? I don't think it hit them where it'll hurt the most. We concentrate our forces into one strike and break through the defenses. Yeah. Yeah, man. Final push to capture Conquered. Yeah, one crucial enemy base. This is mostly fine. They're so obsessed with this. I don't like this at all. We lucky few of the 32nd Armored Ranger Battalion. He didn't say we lucky few. They're trying to add like military flavor that they kind of understand to give this guy kind of like a personality, but he's not speaking like this. It's just we of the 32nd Armored Battalion have been entrusted with this. This is, yeah, couldn't ask for a better mission or a better responsibility, something like that. It's not think bigger. She said, "Where do you think?" It's one place where we take control and totally destroy their ability to fight. Is there even a place like that in the... Yeah, headquarters is better than enemy base. True. Is there even a place like that in the Empire? But... Yeah, masaka. You know me. No. Not clever boy. Sashigai is like... She's praising his ability to, you know, think things through. Yeah, Honkyoten is not just any base. Yeah, it is headquarters. Or... Yeah, headquarters is kind of the best you got for that. It's not... this should be like, that's right, Claude, exactly. I knew you'd figure it out. Not your clever boy. Not let's fight back. That wasn't there.
クロス作戦
There was no line. That was just
西
invented.
暦1935年ヨーロッパ大陸は東西2つの大国によって分断されていた。すなわち皇帝を頂点とした専制君主国家東ヨーロッパ帝国連合通称帝国と王政を排した共和国国家の連合体大西洋連邦機構通称連邦である。
Yeah.
鉱物資源ラグナイトをめぐって対立を深めた両国はついに開戦。大陸は戦火に包まれる。帝国はその圧倒的な軍事力で周辺国を次々に侵攻占領。対する連邦は同盟国間の足並みが揃わず劣勢を強いられていた。開戦から3ヶ月ヨーロッパの7割を支配下に収めた帝国に対し連邦は一大反攻作戦を開始する。ノーザンクロス作戦。
The phrasing here is a
動員
little
兵
off.
力600万人第二次ヨーロッパ大戦最大の犠牲者を出したこの戦いは
Yeah.
連邦では東部戦線帝国では大祖国戦争と後に呼称されることとなる。
I wish I could pause.
我々はここにノーザンクロス作戦を発動した。今こそ帝国を打倒しこのヨーロッパから腐り切った圧政者どもを一掃するのだ。
それぞれ
No, there's no
の正義
forward
の
to
ために
victory
命
there.
を散らしたおびただしい数の兵士たち。そのほとんどが明日を信じ明日を夢見たどこにでもいる若者たちであった。
Oh, this is weird.
これは連邦軍ガリア人部隊イー小隊隊長としてノーザンクロス作戦を戦ったクロード・ウォレスの手記に基づく
There was a
若
lot
者
off
たちの
there.
戦いの記録である。
I wish I could pause and I had like the full text of that because a lot of that was just tonally very weird. Like the tone of a lot of that was off. There was a lot of things that were added like the sun rises and things like that where it was really just like written like a historical log.
クレスト要塞攻略戦。
クロード朗報だ。司令部より勲章が授与されたぞ。
Got a medal for training. So, yeah, there's too much at once. Like, the best way that I can explain a lot of the historical stuff or a lot of the, those kind of cutscenes is whatever they've written is a little less serious than how it was actually written. There was a lot of nuance that was in there that isn't in the English. Like, yeah, I would have to listen to it again. Maybe I'll go back and like record it or listen to the recording and then post like a retranslation of it. Yeah, so maybe I'll go through the VOD after this and just listen to a recording of it and then post a line by line. Because it's a little off for sure. It's about the same so far. I would say it's about the same as VC1. Not the greatest.
3月10日僕たちは帝国領内を進撃していた。
Yeah, there wasn't
帝
long
国の
last.
今日つく形で猛反撃に出た連邦軍はまさに破竹の勢いで大勝利を重ね戦線を一気に押し上げている。連邦勢力圏の東端から帝国首都シュバルツグラードまで実に1500キロ程度を落とし戦争を終わらせる。
No,
途方もない道のりながらみんなの士気は高かった。誰もが作戦の成功を心から願い信じているのだ。
No, they're praying it'll succeed and believe it
大したこと
will.
ありませんね。ちょっと叩いただけで尻尾巻いて逃げていくんですから。
お前は何かっていうとそれだな。おい、ちょっと貸してみろ。
ラズさん、やめてください。フィルムがもったいない。
何言ってやがる。未来の英雄様の写真だぜ。
いや、
カイ、お前も何か取れよ。
そうだな。
Maybe I should.
いい写真が撮れた。
No, not that skipper. I took that's a good
じゃ
one.
ねえか。てめえどんな操縦して。
僕が止めさせたんだ。
なんでまた。
風がおかしい。
No, this wind is weird. Something's wrong. Yeah. So there's a lot of things going on in these lines. Hold on. Let me see if I can grab that and just copy paste, or not copy paste, Control F to find. 信じてくるものだって。全然大したことありませんね。いや、ちょっと叩いて。でも尻尾巻いて。Yeah, I mean, a lot of it was mostly fine. It's just like the nuance is slightly off. They go so fast, I wish I could pause.
今の砲撃、なんて威力だ。
No, see, here's how it always happens. Listen to the music. Look at the line in English. Look at her face in the. Oh, Pesh, we already got the Valkryia Chronicles 1 script. A very cool bro found it. Why are you licking my arm? I'm being very weird. But like, look at her face. We found 4 and 1. But it's not that they brought out the big guns. This is like, 今の砲撃なんていう力だ. Like, that was some insane firepower. Or, you know, what even was that?
まともに食らえば一個正体なんざ一発でおだぶつだな。
Not turn my head right. Wait, what happens when I turn my head right? Does it look weird? Huh? I don't get it. I don't understand. What, Patch, why? You're making me paranoid now. Because I have to turn right to look at the script. Oh, my brim keeps disappearing. It looks like I have a beanie. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I see. Yeah. The forbidden angle. Okay. Well, let me just put this in front of my face then, so I don't have to do that. Let's see. The cat is now biting my arm. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I mean it's not easy. Like, one blast could take out a whole squad. You didn't need to put in the easy.
ともかく先を急ごう。
Yeah, let's keep moving, that's fine.
F 小隊との合流地点はこの辺りのはずだけど。
Should be around here, but...
フラッシュ。
サンダー。
I do like that they use this. This is a real thing.
合言葉は合ってる。な。味方かよ。びっくりさせんじゃねえ。
This is wrong. I don't get it. This undermines the whole point of the scene. This is implying that they did the password incorrectly. But that couldn't possibly have been the case because they just said flash thunder. Like, they've just kind of messed this up for no reason. they're making him sound incompetent, but he's not. He said they got the password right. You're like an ally, like you scared the shit out of me, you know. I mean, yeah, like you scared the shit out of me is fine, but the idea that he said next time give us the response before you scare us shitless, how would that be possible? That's the whole point of using passwords, is you stay hidden and you say flash and then they say thunder to give you the password. Like it's not possible any other way. Yeah, the next time is completely made up.
失礼。驚かせるつもりはありませんでした。ウィクトル中尉がお待ちです。行きましょう。
I think they're trying to link it back to make this line make sense, because she says it wasn't my intention to startle you. But this is just a thing where they've misunderstood. She's being polite to Raz, who was being rude for no reason, and she's just smoothing it over as if she actually did something wrong when she didn't, right? So she's just saying, my apologies, I didn't mean to frighten you, even though obviously that's what would happen.
ウィクトル中尉？ああ、ミネルヴァさんね。で、あんたは？
I don't know, this shouldn't be who? This should be, like, Lieutenant Victor. Oh, you mean Minerva.
F 小隊所属のクリステル・ウォード5長です。ミネルヴァ・ウィクトル中尉の命令で参りました。
They kind of just left it here. I'm on orders here from Lieutenant Minerva.
あの強く美しいミネルヴァ隊長の信任を得て、栄えある F 小隊の代表として。
Yeah, so we're doing this now. Take note, lads. I'm not sure. I can't remember if she's implied to be to have like an actual thing for Minerva, or if she's just considers her like a good friend. But they have erased a line here. They've erased part of this praise and changed it to something else. But okay, I'm not gonna make the claim that she is or isn't like a lesbian or not, because if she is, I don't care, and it would be fine, right? But she should be characterized correctly if that's the case. However, right? Let's see. Let me find it. Tsuyokute utsukushii Minerva. So they say tsuyokute utsukushii, but this says strongest and smartest, but she said like strong and beautiful. Not smartest, but beautiful. Right? So why are we doing that? Are we not allowed to praise people's how people look? That's just not allowed at all anymore? So, let's imagine for a minute that she is intended to be a lesbian character. You're now going to write her incorrectly to undercut. This would be, like, this is some shit that could go either way. I could see, like, the Reddit types being like, oh, you can't have a woman calling her beautiful. What, are you afraid that she's a lesbian? Right? But they could also be like, no, it's fine. You shouldn't be praising people on their exterior experience. And all of that would be solved. You would have no controversy. You could let people interpret it however they want if you would just translate it correctly. If it's translated correctly, then you don't have to make these kind of questions about, like, what were the translators thinking? Were they inserting their politics into it or not? Just translate it correctly. You won't have these issues.
ところで、先ほどの砲撃を
No, this isn't. I assume you saw that explosion. What was that attack earlier.
ああ、バッチリ見たぜ。連中恐ろしいもん配備してやがる。
Yeah, it's not packing some serious heat is fine, but it's more like they've brought out, you know, some insane firepower.
211ミリ榴弾砲。目下進軍を阻む最大の敵と言える存在です。
I don't like this. Also, howitzer is a bit of a yudanho. I don't think you can call that a howitzer just because you want to, right? Is it correct? Oh, Ryudanho is legitimately just howitzer? Oh, okay. I'm wrong. Yeah, let me double check it on my dictionary, but huh. So it is. That's interesting. I always assumed that howitzer was one of those things that's like a huh. Well, there you go. I can be wrong. Of course I can be wrong. Oh shit. But yeah. Huh. I always assumed that howitzer was one of those things that was like a you know, like Kalashnikov, right? Where it's like a specific make and model. But apparently it's a type. So I learned something today. Like Ryudanho to me doesn't sound like howitzer, but huh, there you go. So they got that right. Cool. Good. I don't think currently our worst nightmare is good though. It's not bad, but it's a little awkward. It's what you could call our most because it's currently what is most impeding our progress. That, you know, it's our worst enemy out here for impeding the advance. They left out the impeding the advance part.
射程は少なく見積もって10キロはあった。あれが生きているうちは進軍は不可能だな。
Kai is an interesting case because Shingun wa fukano dana. It's like she's in thought, and they've left it as we can't advance with that thing around, which is kind of flat. This should be like a trailing thought, where it's like a range of at least 10 kilometers. Advancing with that thing around is not possible. Like, that's how I would do it. Because she's not just giving a statement, look, she's kind of like lost in thought. So it needs to match that. That little pause at the end is important for her characterization.
その通り。我々のミッションはあの榴弾砲の破壊だ。
Oh, that's weird. Hold on, that's not. Before I say anything, I don't think that's a different Hakai. 我々のミッション。Is it, unless that's a different Hakai, and I'm like losing it. Yeah, okay. I had to double check because that's. I get paranoid about kanji if there's like a different Hakai that means capture, but it's not capture, it's destroy. So that's very weird. Yeah, so would be good. But yeah, our mission is to destroy that cannon, not capture it. Why didn't they add Minerva? Like Commander Minerva or Captain Minerva?
いい招待の引率、ご苦労だった。ずいぶんのんびりなご到着だな、クロード。
This is actually a time when they should have done something like you took your sweet time to getting here though, Cloud. Like, zuibun nonbiri. It's not slow pace, it's like nonbiri is like really sweet time, like you took your sweet time getting here.
途中敵の砲撃を見たんだ。警戒歩行していたら
Yeah, so we were just, yeah.
言い訳は結構。先だっても言った通り、この作戦ノーザンクロス作戦の肝は進軍の速度だ。行動は全て迅速に行うように。
Time, yeah, this is mostly fine.
分かった。
No, this isn't I know, this is understood. He's not saying I know. That would be bad. If he said I know, he should be saying understood.
でもあんたの隊だって敵のどでかい訪問が邪魔で急ぎたくても急げねえんじゃねえのか？
Whoa, what the fuck? Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. I have to go to the script so much for his lines here. They're... Why are you yelling at me? Stop. What? That's like not right at all. Yeah, this is really weird. 急ぎたくても急げねえじゃねえのか。でもあんたの部隊だって敵のどでかい訪問が邪魔で急ぎたくても急げねえじゃねえのか。There's no you tried and failed here. And it's not you try hustling with a huge cannon up your ass. This is like, look, this is more like, look, if your squad was dealing with some giant ass cannon, you wouldn't be able to move fast even if you wanted to. Like, he's trying to be rude, but this is like rewriting. And yes, this is the third time you have jumped up onto my lap, buddy. What? Yeah, you're meowing. What? What? Hi. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. This isn't like, oh wait, you tried and failed, because that would be very, very weird. This is just like, look, if your squad had some giant ass cannon bearing down on you, you wouldn't be able to, you know, haul ass even if you wanted to. Yeah, it's tone. It's all tone.
例を書く物言いだな。クロード、お前は隊員のしつけもできていないのか？
What the fuck? Bro, what is this? Down boy? Fuck off. What? Are you insane? This isn't... What? Like, what? She's saying, like, don't you have any manners? Like, know your place is what she's saying. This is just garbage. This is just actual garbage. Like, she's saying, 例を書く物言いだな, which is like, how dare you speak to me that way? Like, that's a rude way to address your superior officer, or, like, know your place. Or, like, you address a superior officer like that? Like, Claude, haven't you trained your squad at all? Like, shitsuke is like, train, right? Like, this is so bad. Shitsuke is like, haven't you trained your squad? Like...
Huh? Shitsuke?
What do you mean? Yeah, this should be like, what do you mean trained?
隊員は犬猫じゃない。しつけるなんて言わないでくれ。
Yeah, like, that's where this is coming from, but they're forcing it onto her because she's using it to mean like trained soldiers, but they're taking it as like trained animals. I get what they're saying. And it's not pets, they're people. That's not what he's saying. 隊員は犬猫じゃない。This is just, it's so, there's so much wrong here. つけるなんて言わないでくれ. Yeah, so he's not. Yeah, the idea is here, but it's just completely wrong. What he's saying is like, my soldiers aren't animals, so don't tell me to like train them. Yeah. Yeah, so there's the biggest issue is Minerva saying like down boy, which is they're just trying to force the metaphor too far. That's not what it is. It's she's saying train, he's taking that as a grave insult because Shitsuke is like literally like train an animal. And so he's saying, what do you mean, what the hell do you mean train? Like the difference is like discipline versus training. And it's like, it's just not, it's not good, it's not right.
言われつとも分かっている。その男があまりに無礼ゆえ忠告しただけだ。
Again, this is not right. What is this? Like I have to keep going to the text because it just doesn't match up. This is just weird. It's just weird. Yeah, this is just that. This isn't that I expect them to act like it. This is that man or like was overly rude, right? Yeah, break in would have been good. Yeah, actually, break in would be good, Gorgat. That's actually a very good localization of that. I like that a lot, actually. I didn't think of it, but that's very good. It's like, haven't you broken in your soldiers? House breaking is not correct because that's a specific type of training. I think house training is a specific kind of training, but broken in would be good. I'm not even sure where I'm not the one wagging my tongue comes from here, like at all. She just said that man was insanely or overly rude. I was just warning him.
上官への口の利き方も知らない兵士は早死にするぞ。ラズ軍曹。
This is not. Yeah, it's not step out of line either. They're still talking about manner of speaking here. So this is, you know. This is like soldiers who talk back to their superiors are the first to die. You know, remember that, Raz. It's not step out of line. It's soldiers who don't know how to speak to their superior officers correctly are the first to die. Remember that.
Hey, せいぜい長生きしろよ、ウィクトル注意殿。
Make it out. This one is not bad. This is not too bad. Make it out alive as Seizei Nagaiki, which is like, you know, have a nice life. You know, Minerva.
ミネルヴァ隊長、あちらの広場なら見通しが利きます。任務の説明には最適かと。
Yeah, he adds Dono, like they made him say lieutenant, so I would have gone with like Lieutenant Ma'am or something like that to mock her. That's a good point. there's a good clearing. Yeah, that's fine.
クロードついてこい。
The dono is sarcastic. It's not necessary. It's not. It wouldn't be rude necessarily, but it's sarcastic. Because it's, you know, he's calling her a lieutenant, but not a, you know, dono is. It's sarcasm.
では今回の任務を説明する。
This is so weird. They're using the same line as they did in VC1.
我々の進軍を阻む211ミリ榴弾砲はあのクレスト要塞に据えられている。
I would say it's not has. It's like is set up. The 21 centimeter howitzer blocking our advance is installed in Fort Crest. Yeah, is installed. Yeah, we said it at the same time.
古い城を改造した急ごしらえの要塞に見えるけど、榴弾砲を防衛するためにかなりの戦力が配備されているみたいだね。
I don't like troops. They've concentrated quite a large amount of forces to defend the cannon. Troops here is too casual.
近づけば城壁に配置された各銃座から集中砲火を受けるということか。
Yeah, they're. I don't. It's so weird. Like mow us down. It's not right. No, it's not normal. It's been 211 millimeter cannon the whole time. They just changed it for some reason. I didn't even think to mention that, but yeah, they just changed it. It's 211 milli, 211 millimeter. It's like it's not mow us down. We'll be under fire from the turrets on the walls. And it's tonokoto ka, toyu koto ka. Just like she gives that pause, right?
で、こっちの砲兵隊はどのくらいいるんだ?
Hold on. I think they just mistranslated this. Unless I just heard that wrong. Yeah, I think they just translated this wrong. Dono? Yeah, this is just wrong. This isn't when does our cannon get here, is how many cannons do we have? Like, yeah, I had to double check because I get paranoid when you'll notice this a lot in my streams, like when we're sitting here and there's something that's like obviously sticks out as wrong, I'm much more hesitant to be like, wait, this is just absolutely incorrect, because I have to double check and triple check before I'm willing to make a statement like that. So I'm always doubting my own interpretation before I make a definitive statement, but this is just wrong. It's not when does our cannon get here, it's how many cannons do we have. Yeah, artillery squads. I mean, it's kind of fine. I'm not gonna nitpick that because it's kochi no hohei butai. What is it? Hoheitai. Yeah, like kochi no hoheitai. It's casually referring to like the cannoneers or cannon squad or artillery squad as like when do our cannons get here? That's fine by me, especially when he's like speaking pretty casually, like kochi no hoheitai wa dono gurai iru nda. Like, so how many cannons? Okay, so how many cannons do we have? Or, you know, like how many artillery squads do we have? Something like that. Well, yeah, singular, our own cannon, correct. In that sense, that is also wrong. It's not our own singular cannon. So, correct, yeah.
連邦の砲兵隊は 榴弾砲にやられて壊滅した。射程が違いすぎる。狙い撃ちだ。
Interesting. Yeah, it. That's so weird. Why is it it? Them. It should be them. This is Thai. It's yeah, this is yeah, so that howitzer already destroyed it. They were outranged. This is just all over the place now. But it's Thai. It's Thai is like a squad. It's like a group, a regiment, company, that kind of thing. So, you know, their howitzer they were already like destroyed by their howitzer. You know, so they were outranged. They were sitting ducks. Like Nirayuchi da. Like this is like they were sitting ducks and totally outranged. Like Nirayuchi is like to like they were shot down, but it's almost like, you know, they were outranged and sitting ducks is how I would do it. Yeah, it's like Hoheitai is not. It's not an object. It's a squad. It's like a group of people.
壊滅？おいおい、次の砲兵隊はいつ来るんだよ。
Yeah, this is so weird. I don't think I noticed this on my first playthrough, but yeah, this is very weird. It's not blown up already. It's like, what do you mean destroyed? Like, what do you mean killed almost? Like, when will the next squad get here?
橋を破壊され、牽引車両が進めなくなっています。到着までは早くともあと7日はかかりますね。
Yeah. At least they got 7 days, right? Yeah, cane shot. That's such a weird tractor. It's like something that pulls. See, this is why you need to learn like kanji, because I knew that this was something that pulls, but I didn't know the first reading of that kanji. Insha is like something to pull. Yo. Yeah, the bridge was destroyed. Toutaku made hayakutemo. Will take at least 7 days. Yeah.
歩兵の増援なら続々とたどり着いているのですが。
Yeah, 続々。Yeah.
歩兵が何人来たってどうせここで足止めだ。結局大砲が来るまで撃つ手なしじゃねえか。
No, it's not without a cannon. Yeah, not without artillery. It's weird that they're like, they say howitzer, but then they're gonna call this a cannon. But they should be consistent. Like, they should be consistent in calling this artillery. It's artillery, it's not a cannon. Cannons are generally reserved for like ships or older stuff. Like, should more correctly be called artillery. Why are you meowing at me? Yeah. He's meowing. Yeah. So until the artillery shows up, we're just waiting. Like, there's nothing we can do.
いや、そうじゃないよ、ラズ。
え？
It's not necessarily. That's not true, Raz.
ノーザンクロス作戦は進軍速度が命だ。7日間も足止めされるわけにはいかない。
They just left out the mention of Northern Cross here, even when they're trying to, you know. Yeah, it would be more appropriate to call it the artillery squads, but they left out the mention of Northern Cross again for some reason. Sharyo is normally trained, but in this case it's like Kein Sharyo. Kein Sharyo could be trained, but I don't know if they imply that there are train lines set up here. I would have to know more about the setting. because Keinsha is like a Sharyo. Yeah, I can't tell for sure. They left out the mention of Northern Cross again, which is, you know, it's time is of the project. You know, like Operation Northern Cross requires, for Operation Northern Cross, time is of the essence. We can't wait a week.
さすがに飲み込みが早いな、クロード。
Yeah, I mean, you're as sharp as ever, or you understand.
クロードの言う通りだ。後続部隊の到着を待っている時間はない。
It's not. I don't know. They kind of like. This is weird. They just kind of like left this out. Yeah, it is a little different. I do know that there's like support vehicles and military stuff. Yeah, this is like we can't afford to wait around for reinforcements. I don't know why they left this out. It's like it's as Claude said, we can't afford to wait around for reinforcements. I don't know why they left out like we can't afford to wait and left out the reinforcements part. And see now they're saying artillery. So that's so weird. It's like all over the place. Hogeki like artillery support. Right? This is so odd. Yeah, artillery support. Like we can't. Yeah, it's artillery support. Hogeki We'll have to take the fort without artillery support. Yeah.
無茶だ。一歩踏み込めば機銃掃射で蜂の巣だぞ。
Oh my fucking god! Why do we do this? Why must we do this? 蜂の巣だぞ。I get it. Like I get it. But this isn't. This isn't. This is not a good. This is not a good. This isn't a good way to do this. Right, this is. 機銃掃射で蜂の巣だぞ。It sucks. This is this just sucks. It's not, and it's not that's too reckless. It's like it's impossible almost. Muchada is like it's reckless, but it's not the same. And it's not fill us with more holes than Gallian cheese. It's like it sounds weird. Hachi no su da zo. This is like I would need time to think of an appropriate localization change for this. But this is exactly when you need localization. Because she's not making a joke. Right? You could even go like literal and say, you know, it's a hornet's nest. Like with all those guns in place, like you take one step forward and you'll be in a hornet's nest. That would actually still work. You don't necessarily need to preserve the holes analogy here. And also like the Gallian cheese thing, that's something I really, really hate is when they do like and this is going to sound insane, right? I understand like it will be full of holes, but that doesn't necessarily mean this might be a point where we differ, Doc, but I understand that it means full of holes, but it doesn't necessarily, but the implication is that you will die, right? So you need a good metaphor that speaks to the seriousness of the matter, that implies you will die via gunfire, right? So I don't necessarily mean... Oh, okay, so you would have changed it completely as well. I understand that it means full of holes, but I don't necessarily think that it has to be full of holes in the... Yo, I understand it doesn't mean hornet's nest. I'm saying you could use it that way to preserve some amount of the original in the localization, right? I was just thinking of a way that you could preserve some amount of it. But to get really, 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 really picky, the Gallian cheese things bothers me a lot. And the reason for that is that we actually don't know at all if Gallia makes cheese. And you might think, oh, that's some minor thing, it doesn't matter. You know, who cares? But the localization team literally does not get to decide if Gallia makes cheese. Right? So, number one, not all cheese has holes. Number two, they don't get to decide if Gallian cheese is like that. Yeah, but I think it's so much worse because it's literally taking part of the setting in the story and saying, okay, we're just going to make this a thing. Like, you don't get to do that. So let's see, what would a good metaphor here be? Like, I would go with something like riddled with bullets or ventilated, something like that. Riddled, yeah. I would go with like ventilated, riddled with bullets. Oh yeah, I mean, dude, don't even get me started on Final Fantasy XIV. The 9 are almost never mentioned anywhere. It's insane. Yeah, I would say like we take one step in there and we'll be riddled with bullets, or like riddled with holes. I don't necessarily think, because she's being deadly serious.
危険な任務だということは承知の上だ。それでもお前たちにはやってもらう。
They've changed the tone here. It's a dangerous mission, I know. We know full well this is a dangerous mission, but these are your orders. Like, she's saying we know, not I know, or like, I know it's dangerous, but we know full well this is a dangerous mission. That's the point, is she's saying we're doing it anyway. Yeah.
そのために祖国の義勇軍ではなくエディンバラ軍に志願したんだろ。
It's taking on these types of missions is precisely why you joined the army and not the local militia. Am I right? Like, am I wrong? Sonotame is like the she's not saying this isn't your local militia.
ああ、そうだ。俺たちが志願したのは帝国をぶっ潰すため。
Yeah.
自殺するためじゃねえぜ。
So these lines are fine. Like, we enlisted to crush the Empire, not kill ourselves.
では一つ教えてやろう。クリステル、今朝届いた情報を。
I don't like clue you in on something. Well, then I have some extra information for you.
帝国がガリア公国への侵攻を開始した件ですか？
Oh, this is weird. Yeah, this is weird. It's not yes, ma'am. This morning the Empire invaded galaxies. Yeah, Kessa was omitted. Here is this morning, but she's asking a question. Are you referring to the news of the Empire invading Gallia?
ガリアに侵攻。
It's just weird. It's just wrong. 今朝届いた情報。 Yeah, it's just completely off. So, you know, give them the information or the news we got this morning. And are you referring to the news of the Empire invading Gallia? Yeah, not giving the report. She was asking a question, not giving the information. This morning's intel. Yeah, that's fine.
とうとう始まってしまったのか。
No, that's not right. I knew it was only a matter of time. Yeah, it's not that the Empire invaded this morning, it's that they got the news this morning. They've completely messed that up. Yeah. とうとう始まったのか。とうとう始まったのか。始まってしまったのか。Yeah. It's not only a matter of time, it's so they finally started. Right? So it's started or it's begun.
どこまで攻め込まれたんだ。ハーフェンは俺たちの故郷は無事なのか。
Wow, they really undercut his emotion here. Right? So this is really important. This is like really important. Because the initial expression is Hafen, right? So he's saying, what about Hafen? And then he, you know, realizes or remembers are you sure it's a translation or subs from the English? Oh, I mean, there is no translation, but the dubs are the sub. Yo, what up, Thomas? But this one is really bothers me because the emotion here is really undercut. Because he says, right, Hafen wa oretachi no kokyo wa buji nanoka? Right? So the first thing he says is Hafen. Like, that's the first thing he thinks of is the name of the town. So you have to have that first. He remembers after he says Hafen wa, which is like, what about Hafen? And then he remembers himself. And then he says, you know, oretachi no kokyo wa buji nanoka? Like, what about Hafen? Is our hometown safe? Like, that's important to communicate the how frazzled he is, right? Yeah, the emotional part is just left out completely. When that's the most important thing here.
まだ国境線のギルランダーヨ要塞において交戦が開始されたばかりとのことだ。
Let's see. 国境線 Yeah. Not the battle, but this is more like the invasion. 国境線ギルランダーにおいて The skirmishes have taken place along the border.
だが相手は王子マクシミリアン率いる一大方面軍。ガリアの兵力では陥落は時間の問題だな。
Wait, they left out another thing here. Ishidai Homegun. That's where is this? Aite wa Maximilian. Yeah, this is like the first Imperial Army, right? That's like the whole army. Right, so that's like the first Imperial Army. Ah, I got something in my eye, sorry. It's not that the Imperial Army, however, is being led by Maximilian himself. It's that Maximilian is there with the first Imperial Army. Yeah, this takes place at the same time as 1.
何か私たちにできることは。
This is fine.
ノーザンクロス作戦が予定通り進めば 帝国もガリア攻略どころじゃなくなる。
This is no. They've left out the mention of Gallia here. This is really important that they've left this out, right? Because they're giving you the whole point of like where this lines up with the offensive into Gallia. Right. So 帝国もガリアを戦略どころじゃなくなる。農村クラス作戦が予定通り進めば、帝国語
Coltan don't miss, only says true things.
Hey yo, thank you for the follow. CO Dog. Sorry, I didn't have the OBS up on my side. I'll put it over here now. But they've missed out on the point here. He's saying it's not that they won't have the luxury of staying in the offensive, it's they won't have the luxury or they won't have the ability to continue the invasion of Gallia, which is, you know, the point. Yeah, I mean, there's not necessarily a problem with swapping sentences around. It's the essence of the meaning that is important.
この作戦を完遂する。僕たちが取るべき道はそれしかない。
1秒でも早くこの作戦を完対する。僕たちが取るべき道はそれしかない。It's not our only option is complete the mission as soon as possible. This is more like we will complete this mission as fast as possible. That's all that we can do for them.
無謀だとしてもやるしかねえな。ガリアを、俺たちの故郷を守るためによ。
Yeah, it can depend on the phrase for sure. This is... Yeah. This is weird. This is weird. They've left out the fact that he's saying, okay, then I don't care if it's reckless. So this is like reckless or not, I guess we gotta do it. Yeah. I understand. I'm a little bit ahead of, when I'm reading chat, you guys are a little bit behind. So, just keep that in mind. And this is Galliaを俺たちの故郷を守るためにもよ. Like, it's not if our home's in the Empire's sights, then we gotta protect it. This is like, even if it's reckless, we gotta do it anyway. You know, to protect Gallia, to protect our hometown.
Go.
No, there's no let's do it for Gallia here. This is just, yeah, let's go. There's no for Gallia. It's very weird. Very odd. Very strange. Not well done. What? And now Frodo has brought over his toy to scream at me with. Such a baby.
これより作戦を説明する。
And this should be now. I'll begin the. Why are you meowing? This is. I will now begin the mission briefing, basically. Yeah, mission briefing. He's so needy today. I don't know what your problem is, bud. He's literally batting at me. He's hopped up onto my lap like 3 times this stream. It's only been 2 hours. I assume cut through, like carving a cake, is not actually in the... Stop. I'm being a baby. They fixed the they let you do everything in these like actual menus before the fight too, which is such an improvement from the first game. Curtis, Godwin, Jester, and he's back. Nico, Raz, what? Emmy, based. Courier. Jimmy, Jean, Brittany, Kai. Oh, we don't have the good sniper. What are you doing? Why are you such a baby today? Who do I have? Flora. Okay, well, I want Flora. So. Cat. You're such a baby today. I don't know if you could see this boy, but he is like... He is literally demanding to be held like a baby. You're such a baby. He's digging his claws into my chest. Why are you like this? Oh my god, dude, I know. Okay. They kind of nerfed scout rushing, if I remember right. Oh, you're taking your claws into me. Okay.
出撃だ。何としても榴弾砲をダッシュしろ。
Wait. That's just... Now maybe this is why, because... Is that... That doesn't sound like... They don't mean... They don't mean it like that, do they? They mean capture as in destroy. I think that's why they changed it. It must be. Because before they said Hakai, but now she's saying Dashu. That's interesting. Now they're saying Kakuho. Feels like we missed something. Yeah. Their defense is tough. Yeah, they did say destroy first, but now they're saying capture. That's kind of weird. I don't like tough nuts to crack here. You know what? You know what this could be, Doc? It could be in the mission briefing text. There might have been extra information there.
Now he's
said you can't just rush through the door.
その後は制圧してから考えるか。今はそれしかねえな。
よし、みんな行くぞ。いい正体出撃。
No, he didn't say weapons free. Bro, you can't just... Okay, you cannot just throw around military lingo like that. Weapons free does not mean let's do this mission. Weapons free means like shoot however you want. Look at this baby. Yeah.
分かった。確かにその通りだ。心に刻んでおくよ。
Yeah. Yeah. Don't forget the basis of CQC. All right, let me grab that real quick. Bring up the translation here, or the text. Okay. Yeah, it's not. You can't just say weapons free. Like, that's not true. Not only did he not say that in Japanese, but you wouldn't say that. Oh, they have a light tank. Okay. Alright.
Yes. 出るぞ。敵発見。
Time to do the meme. Take special actions. Wait, I don't remember this at all. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wait, they thought I would run like a regular soldier up first? I'm not doing that. See ya. The game runs a lot better than VC1. Lancers, huh? I didn't bring any. I forgot that the game actually is supposed to be balanced now. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Dude, I get sightlines. They never explained this in VC1, by the way. Which is very funny. Oh, so he just said Hachi no Su ni shite aru yo. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. Nice! You didn't hit it! You fool! Oh. We're, Wait, it only takes one? That's weird. Come on. Okay, I'm getting blocked by the... I'm getting blocked by the rock. This is bad now. Oh, he's out of AP. Okay, cool. Alright. That was, I'll just bring in a Lancer. That makes more sense. Instead of a second scout. And then they lost the war. Yeah, basically. The game still does have the... You can totally hit them from here. Actually, you can't. Is it okay to backseat game? I've played the game before, but it's not like I'm failing. It's just... I try to go through these missions fast. You know what I mean? Because we're trying to get to the translation, not to the... We're trying to get to the translation, not necessarily to the, They all have the same AP.
任せてくれ。
Oh, I mean, if you know there's like an ace in the bush or whatever, like that's fine. Tell me that. I don't care about that stuff. Like the actual gameplay spoilers and stuff, that's fine by me.
いつでも行けるぞ。
Don't worry about that.
出撃だ。
Yeah, so she said,
要塞を攻略し、敵大型榴弾砲を確保する。
yeah, now they're saying kakousuru. So they are definitely saying like capture it. So I think it definitely changed in the plans. I bet that was just not in the English because it's very confusing.
予想はしていたが、やはり。
Oh, you can't just skip it. That's nice.
前進する。敵だ。
敵の反撃に注意せよ。
I wonder if I can just slip on by. Oh, I can. Cool.
現在。
Nice. That makes that a lot easier. Because now I can't miss.
ここだ。
やったな。
Getting caught on those corners? Yeah! The classic. This cat. Buddy. You want a hug? Yeah. Yeah.
さあ行くよ。
They gave everybody so much more AP. He is a very baby. Yeah, sometimes he just crawls up on my lap for a hug. Clang. They really increased like how snappy the responses are too, which is nice.
見つけたよ。
Oredemo kurai? Die. I love the sound design in this game too. It's really good.
前進する。
Can you kill these guys? Are they too far away? To kill them. Oh, there we go. No, that's not who I want to shoot. Right. What the hell? Oh, you can't actually get
お
there.
腹
Okay.
すいた。
Interesting. 6 to kill, huh? Hit him in the hands. Find Kai very distracting? I don't know what you mean. How could you find her distracting at all? There's nothing distracting about Kai. Especially not when we get to the swimsuit episode. The classic Valkryia Chronicles issue of running everybody up. The HP down just kind of like you take damage, but not really. To replay the game? Oh, I mean, I love this game. It was really fun. Like, I enjoyed it a lot. Let's see. We should probably move Kai up.
行動開始だ。
I can take out one of their commander guys. Like, the gameplay improvements here compared to the first game are just insane. Even this starting mission is so much better than Valkyria Chronicles 1. Bro, real? 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 I can't believe she missed that shot. That's ridiculous. Let's see. We need to take out these guys, but
行動開始だ。
yeah, it is a little wonky. Die. Oh yeah, I forgot she takes a shit ton of crossfire damage. Ladders. Oh, really? Wait, I never once did this. Are Lancers just rocket launchers now? Yeah, always have been. I don't need to know. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, they were a lot more lancy. Well, the way they explain that is those are the Galleon ones, and these are the Federation ones. No, this game is really good, dude. Like, if you haven't played this game, it's excellent. I love the Valkyria Chronicles games. Oh. Like, that's why I'm doing this series, is because I actually legitimately love these games.
やってる。俺を誰だと思ってやがれ。
34 to kill, huh? Ow, ow, ow. Gotcha. See ya.
次に行こう。目標撃破。いいぞ。拠点を占拠した。
English is a fun language. Oh yeah, that's right. Taking down an enemy gives you a morale boost. Activate. Yeah, they really give you a lot of stuff to work with. Okay, Kai, I'm begging you to hit this shot. It's not XCOM in the strictest sense of the word. Reason being is that it's not just a pure percent chance base to hit. Like the bullets are real, so it's not just pure percent chance. Oh, he doesn't have enough to get in. No! I should probably move the tank. No. Can I get you from here? You when I fucking get you. So it's not just like did you hit or not. You can have individual bullets hit and miss.
敵の迎撃が激しすぎて前進できない。
Yeah.
クロード、このままじゃまずい。みんな仲良く蜂の巣にされてしまうぞ。
Yeah, so see, like, they used Moas down here, but if they were going to be consistent, this should have been the Galleon cheese metaphor again. But they understood that that doesn't actually work. It's very weird. Cat, you gotta... Come on. Buddy. Here. What are you doing? There you go. Oh, stop complaining to me. Yeah, it's a turn-based... Yeah, it's not all or nothing. What?
なあ、一か八か突入しちまおうぜ。こんなとこで無駄死にするよりはマシだろう。
Yeah. This is... Yeah, it's not like a board game. Yeah, that line's
ダメだ。正面突破は危険すぎる。今は耐えろ、ラゼ。
fine. Stand
な
back.
こと言ってもよ。耐えてどうなるってんだ。
Wow, there's no mention of artillery here. It's like, what do you mean stand back? What are we gonna do?
必ず何か突破口が見つかるはずだ。それまで耐えてくれ。
Okay. Yeah. Huh? They just teleported all my mans up here. What the hell? That's odd.
Yes, there's a...
So there's some kind of meme here. Can't remember what the meme is.
敵だ。
その瓦礫、縦にできそうですね。
Yeah, if I just press forward, it means like I'll typically say, yeah, that's close enough, right? Like that's good. Now, but there's supposed to be some kind of something that you do here. Like there's like a hidden path or something like that. Damn, he's killing it. Yeah, the glowy thing at the back of the tank is a weak point, so you just don't show your ass to the enemy, basically.
どこもかしこも敵の射程内。くそ、どうすりゃいいんだよ。
Oh, here we go. That's right. Well, this one's fine. I completely forgot about Riley. She's pretty good. They do her dirty in, well, in the lore it's a Ragnite engine. They do Riley dirty in the translation, you'll see. But she did say it looks like you're in tight spot Cinderella.
シンデレラだ？てめえこんな時に冗談のつもりか？
Yeah, the new class, they're busted as hell. This isn't Cinder what now? What do you mean Cinderella? This ain't no time for jokes.
城の舞踏会に行きたいんだけど、カボチャの馬車がなくて橋が渡れないんだ。
This is interesting because they're so close here. They're so very, very close here. Kabocha is pumpkin. It's basically a pumpkin. Yeah, there's a big mistake here. That's what I'm saying, is like it's quite close. They left, yeah, the bridge part, that's the thing. Hold on. Let me see if Kabocha brings me up to where we are. Yeah. So here's the thing. He's playing into it. I think that the tone is a little interesting here. Yeah. So it's like,こんな時に冗談つもりか。白の舞台会に行きたいんだけど、かぼちゃの、馬車がなくて、橋が、yeah. 渡れないんだ。So it's like, I'd love to go to the ball at the castle, but I don't have a pumpkin carriage and I can't cross the bridge. I don't have a pumpkin carriage and I can't cross the bridge. He's like playing into it, right?
は？お前までどうしたクロード？
This is like you too? What's the big idea, Claude?
それじゃ魔法をかけてあげる。
Yeah, then again, yeah, the bridge part really matters because that's right. Like that's the whole problem is like we can't cross the bridge. Also, she doesn't say I'm no godmother, but I can work some magic. She says, well then I guess I'll work some magic for you, or I'll cast a spell for you.
魔法か。本当にそんなものがあるならお願いしたいかな。
If there was such a thing, this would be the time when we need it. Hi, Patch. Oh, Riley's so based. Grenadiers, they're insanely busted. Actually, Patch, it's May the 5th here, so get wrecked, idiot. Interception fire from Grenadiers are so busted. Look at the range. And the sound is so good. Yeah, get fucked. Missed. How are you gonna miss? How are you gonna miss? And I don't have a resupply guy. What kind of goofy ass mortar is that? Oh, okay. I forgot she had that. Yeah, you just do. You literally just do accuracy for these guys. And it always makes sense to oh yeah, you can't set up if you've already fired, I forgot. You do it at the end of the turn. Oh, really? You can't get there? Okay. Clang, clang, clang. You could definitely hit up there. You could definitely hit up there. Don't give me that shit. Don't give me that. We can hit that. see.
私に任せて。
そこ射程内だ。
That's probably better to just... Oh, no, because then these guys will get to move.
食らいなさい。
That's a better use of our time, actually. Because now I can just run somebody up here.
僕がやる。
僕がやる。
気まずいな。
Defense down, defense up!
こう近づかれては油断は使えんか。
Die, 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 die.
どうだ。
やりましたね。
Yeah, I know about reinforcements. Uh-oh. Get wrecked, idiot. Dumbass. God, the Grenadiers are so busted. I forgot. They're so good. Uh-oh. Curtis! Where's the shotguns? Shotguns are war crimes.
まずい。
やってやる。
Can't use a shotgun, that's a war crime, dude.
攻撃の手を緩めないでください。
Do they have good Korean and Chinese food? Eh, not really. Hey, bud. Die.
恨むんじゃねえぞ。
目標の
おい、衛生兵、ここだ。
Yeah, they don't translate this. It's like, hey, medic over here.
もう少しの辛抱です。持ちこたえて。
無茶すんな。
I'll be here in a second. You know, wait. Yeah, the health stuff is nice. They added a lot of quality of life stuff. Like a lot.
拠点を確保したか。
Theoretically, we should be able to win it this turn. Because I have a second... Oh, no, never mind. I don't have a second scout. Whoops. Well,
行くわよ。
I don't think we're getting A rank. Unless I just walk Riley all the way over there. I guess we could do that. I guess we could try it. Die. Yeah, there's no subtitles for a lot of that. Oh, no, this is a whole extra area here, isn't it?
ここにいるのは分かってるんだ。出てこい。
Oh no, I think we could actually make
乗っ
it.
てきたわよ。
You just have to get past the door.
私のとっておき見せてあげる。
Clang, clang, clang. Yeah, we should be able to make this. Just walk her in. Okay, cool. We did it. We did it, lads.
よし、門の突破に成功したぞ。
They leave out mention of the gate. It's like we broke through the gate.
みんな、このまま前進だ。敵の大型榴弾砲を露獲する。
Rokakusuru? Yeah, Ogata. Yeah, it is captured.
帝国民の血と汗でできた兵器を連邦の大敗主義者などに奪われはせぬ。
Yeah, this line's actually not bad, I don't think. Let me just double check it, because he does... Let's see. Yeah, I mean, this line's script and the translators fixed it? Yeah. Maybe? The initial Hakai? It's interesting. I would have to see the Japanese text for the mission brief, because if anything changed, it would be in the mission brief. But this line is totally fine, actually. I don't know if I agree with motherland here. It's not wrong. It is certainly a sentiment like that. But whether it's motherland or fatherland, you know. Oh damn. Fucking Jibatsu blew it up. Oh, we got an A rank. Let's go. Is that guy a catboy? Maybe.
先ほどの作戦では見事な活躍だったな。司令部からの報奨を受け取るがいい。
There's no impressed someone. That was excellent work in your last mission. Take this reward. Patrol cap.
みんな聞いてくれ。いい正体に加わる新しい仲間を紹介する。
カルトの妹のエリーン・ブラックウェルです。
Wait,
兄
she's
ともど
cute.
もよろしくお願いします。
Huh? Huh? Wait, that she didn't say cut him some slack, but that wasn't in there. Hidden character? She is cute. I like short hair tomboys. If I remember right, it's the squad missions that are really fucked. Alright, we'll keep going. We still got a little bit more time.
これが211ミリ榴弾砲か。
Yeah, so 211ミリ榴弾砲か. That's weird. So why are they doing 21 centimeter when it should be 211 millimeter? Kind of weird.
無傷でダッシュできればベストでしたけど。
What? What? Huh? They just, yeah. That's so weird. This is not, or what's, they just changed this to a joke for some reason? Mukizu. Let's see if we can find Mukizu. Yeah, found it. Mukizu de dashu dekireba besto dakedo. This is like, if only we could have gotten it out of here undamaged.
投稿を選ばず広大もろとも自爆しやがるとはな。
What the why? What? That's so weird. They're just butchering these lines here. Like, what? It's like to think he would he'd blow himself up without choosing to surrender. Like, I never thought they would do that. This is not so much for surrendering. He's like shocked that somebody would. Oh, this is major spoilers. Sorry. Sorry. I don't intend to spoil the game, but this is actually really important. For anybody who's played this game, you might know why this line here could be considered quite important. And in fact, the more I think about this, the more I realize that line at the beginning, yeah, could be quite important. Quite important. So I will try not to spoil the game, but just so you know, make a note of this scene, and then maybe like 5 or 6 streams from now we'll come back to it. 8, maybe even more. This game's pretty long, but this is quite important.
僕たちにこの榴弾砲を渡さないために、それだけのために彼は自ら死を選んだ。
What? This is so weird. They're so weird now. Like, this is so weird. Like, the translation up until this point had been kind of okay, but now they're just like really destroying it. This is just terrible. This isn't like denying us this scrap metal. No, this isn't what he's saying at all. Like, he said, like, 僕たちにこの榴弾砲を渡さないために、それだけのために彼は自ら死を選んだ。Like, he would rather choose death. He would choose death rather than hand over this the howitzer to us. He would do that. He would rather do that than hand it over. It's like, just for that. Like, he would rather choose his own death than hand over this howitzer to us. Only for something like that. Like, the weight is gone. This is like a really emotional point. He's saying, like, to think somebody could do that. To choose death rather than hand over a howitzer. Just for something like that. That's insane that they changed this. No, it's not death before dishonor. It's not, unless I'm reading this wrong, I don't think that's death before dishonor. It's like, it's not quite the same. Kakugo, yeah. It's like prepared. He was prepared to die before. Yeah, it's like he was prepared. The determination to choose this. How would I phrase this? To think, it's like to think he was that prepared to die, right? The resolve to die. No, it's not before dishonor. It's how do I describe this? It's like shio muitowanu. It's like to not shy away from death, or to not it's like to not shy away from death. Like, I would almost call this like courage in the face of death. Something like that. Of certain death. Yeah, he went into it ready to die. No. It's not knows they might die. It's prepared. It's so everyone is prepared or understands they might die. No. It's not pull the trigger. If I was in their shoes, it's you're butchering the tone. I don't know if I could make that decision. Yeah, it's pull the trigger doesn't make sense at all here. Yeah, it's like 戦いで死ぬこと、それはみんな覚悟してます。でも、いざという時、彼みたいな判断、死に方ができるんでしょうか? It's like, everyone goes to war knowing that they could die, but if I was in that position to make that decision, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could die that way. Yeah, he's saying, I don't know if I could be brave in like the face of death and sacrifice myself like that. This is an insanely important scene for the whole game, actually. Like, this conversation right here, it matters a lot, and they're butchering it. This is one of the most important conversations in the early game, I would say.
僕たちは
死ぬために戦ってるんじゃない。みんなで生きるために戦ってるんだ。
Yeah, we're not fighting to die, we're fighting so everyone can live.
あの砲撃手の死に敬意は払う。だけど
砲撃の死に敬意を払う。How would you describe this? It's yeah, they left out the artillery. It's not die for their country. It's he's talking about the cannon. Yeah. You see what I'm saying, Thomas? Like, if you're remembering, like, I'm trying not to spoil it because I know some people haven't played the game. Yeah, yeah, it's the guy, the artillery guy, not the cannon. That's weird. Yeah, he means a soldier. I got confused because I was looking for country or something like that, but it's not these men, it's like the soldier or soldiers. But, Thomas, you see where I'm going with this, right? For people who haven't played it, I'm trying not to spoil, but there's a lot of subtext here. Like a lot.
分かってるさ。武器なんかよりも命が大事だってことはな。
Yeah, this is not right either. It's like lives are more important than weapons.
しかし武器っていや。
Yeah, I was speaking of
あの増援部隊が持ってきた新兵器。
Yeah, so see how it kind of look. Notice how the tone is changing here, and now they're kind of shying away from that topic, right? But this is an important tone shift because it's giving the characterization for these guys. They've just dealt with a very, very like bleak setting, and they're looking for anything. Like Roz is looking for anything to change the subject so they don't have to dwell on this. But if the tone was this bad throughout all of it, if the tone was the same, then this shift doesn't make sense. It's just a continuation. Also, this pack a wall of big things come in small packages is not here. Big things come in small packages, just fuck off. That's not here. But yeah, so it's like they were really like actually going through that traumatic event. They weren't making jokes, but now they are making jokes to kind of like avoid thinking about it anymore. It's really good. It's like that's well written. Like that is how people deal with this sort of thing. Yeah, this is how you do the tone shift. It's all over the place here. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't work.
すごい技術ですよね。射程だって戦車並みで。
He doesn't say state of the art tech. It's like it's got the range of a tank. Just that.
精鋭部隊って聞いてたけど、拍子抜けね。これが何かもわからないなんて。
Why are you making her talk like this? Yeah, this is not right. She's just saying like, yeah, like I heard like you guys are supposed to be the elite unit. Like you're the elite unit, but you're really out of it. Like to think you don't know what one of these is. It's like not beauties. I don't like beauties. Yeah. She's saying like to think you didn't, you didn't know about this. She is calling them disappointing for not knowing about the weapon. You know what I mean? Like これが何かも知らないなんて。これ is the weapon, yeah. But it's not beauties. Like, don't do that. I wish Kai was the main girl though.
敵弾砲何でもなぎ倒すマジックシリンダーよすごいでしょ
おいクロード、あれって。
Yeah. Oh, so we can't go to headquarters yet, can we? Like, no, it's not top of the game. It's more like, aren't you guys supposed to be like the elite unit? And you haven't heard about these? Like, you haven't, to think you didn't know anything about these. Tekidanho. Yeah, it is definitely a grenade launcher. Tekidan Toll. Yeah, that's it. I always mishear Toll and Hole. But it is literally just a grenade launcher. I don't know why they call it a mortar, because it's definitely not a mortar. Mortar are huge. Or they can be. There's the smaller ones that set up. It does kind of look like one, but it is not a mortar. Yeah. They really mischaracterized Riley. She comes across like a huge bitch in the English, but she's not in the Japanese at all. As is typical. Where's your commander of the squad?
初めての合同作戦だったのになかなかいい指揮を取るじゃない
Yeah. Those were quite impressive orders.
あのな。
あなたラズどうしてエディンバラの舞台に
Yeah, it's completely different. Raida is when Raida is reined in, he does some really good work. When they let him go crazy, he goes crazy.
みんなで志願したんだ。ガリアを守るためにな。
This is interesting because she said we all enlisted together. We all.
リナまで嘘でしょこんな偶然ってある
Not small world is fine. It's like what a coincidence.
ああ、すまないレイリー。ここでは私はカイと名乗っている。
She said. She did say I'm going by Kai right now, but it's a little different. And also, she calls her by name, Lady, or by Riley. You know, that's fine.
Kai? だってそれは
I would have dropped your, because you're not supposed to know about this yet. This should be, but isn't that?
Lady.
よくわからないけど、わかった。カイって呼べばいいのね。だけど嬉しいわ。異教の地での共同作戦で同郷の幼馴染に再会できるなんて。
It shouldn't be old friends, it should be childhood friends. Yeah, it doesn't fit at all. She's very pleasant to be around. And the reasons for her not getting along with the MC make a lot of sense. I don't know if I like foreign war zone here either. It's a little on the nose, you know what I mean? Let me look up Osana Najimi just to have it. Come on. I'm trying to get my Windows IME to let me type in. There we go. So I don't see this. Yeah, where's the Osana Najimi? That's weird. I'm not seeing this line in the script. Interesting. Yeah, it's not showing up. I searched Osana Najimi, but maybe it's in katakana or something? Yeah. I am curious about this. No, it's not. I just don't have this line.
共同作戦ってならレイリーも軍に
共同作戦 Oh, I found it. Oh, it's not the full kanji. They use Osana Najimi, Osana and Jimmy instead of, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that foreign line. It's a little weird. I mean, it is foreign ikkyo, but... So here's another case for localization, because ikkyo, like, sounds fine in Japanese, but in English it sounds weird, like meeting up with childhood friends in a foreign country. I would have gone with, like, all the way out here, or something like that. No, it's as you can see.
私はレイリー・ミラー技術少尉。専門はラグナイト工学だけど、軍では砲兵顧問なの。
Yeah.
支援砲撃中隊からの出向で、今回の共同作戦に参加したってわけ。
I was. This is past tense. It doesn't necessarily imply that she's going to be with you ongoing. It says was for this assault.
私の知識と技術は帝国軍を倒す力になるって約束する。
I can promise. This should be I can promise you.
みんな、よろしくね。
I just look. I get it. I get it. Yoroshikune is hard. It's a catch-all phrase in Japanese. You use it for a million different things. But that doesn't mean you can just do this. Yeah, it's not necessarily firepower, it's more like a little different. But this is more egregious. It's not my knowledge is your power. Like, this is not minna yoroshikune. This is horseshit. Don't do this. It's wrong. Like, this should just be like, happy to be here, like, glad to be part of the team, or like, I hope we can get along, something like that. You know, it's supposed to be a throwaway line. It's glad to be on your side, whatever. The point is it's not supposed to make you go, huh? She's not saying something interesting. She's not saying something special. So don't do this.
すごい新兵器だ。ぜひまたお願いします、レイリーさん。
No, this is not just what our squad needed. This is, and we appreciate the support. Is like that's an amazing new weapon. You know, thanks for your help.
で、隊長はどこ？挨拶しておきたいわ。
Yeah.
なあレイリー。この隊にいるのは俺たちだけじゃねえんだ。
This is an interesting one. It's not us two. I'm actually fine with this because the implication here is good. Like, it's not just us two.
え？なんだ。じゃあやっぱりカイも。
レイリー、僕がこのいい正体の隊長だ。
あら、ずいぶん若いのね。
Yeah, so she doesn't even recognize him.
だけどさっきの采配なかなかだった。期待してるわ。
Now, yeah, this is not, my knowledge is your, like, she's not saying it. It's not her fucking catchphrase, dude. You don't get to just, like, Oh my god. Like, don't do this. It's so rude. It's like actually offensive. Like, she doesn't have a catchphrase. Like, say the line, Bart. Yeah, no. It hasn't even been 30 seconds. And she's not even saying yoroshiku. She's saying kitai shiteru wa, which is like, she's like, oh, that was, you know, oh, you're quite young for a commander, but, you know, that was some, you know, some good orders out there. I've, you know, I'm expecting great and ... Yeah. Now, this reaction should tell you a lot, because it's quite something. Was there a conclusion or a consensus I made in a focus video? No, I have not done that. But once we hit monetization for the channel, I'll go back and be able to do some like condensed videos, and then I'll probably do an overview video at the end, just talking about the biggest issues and stuff like that. This is so bad. This is so bad. Like, in terms of setting up this character arc and where this goes, this is horrific. Not only is it like laying the groundwork for why she did that, like, this is that all you have to say? She said, like, did you really think I would shake your hand? Like, that's what she's saying. Like, is that all you have to say is just completely wrong? Yeah, sorry, I should give before I freak out, I should give you the actual line before, because then everybody's left in the dark. But this is like, did you really think I would shake your hand? Oh my, they're giving away. Not only is this too early for her to be saying this, it's not. The way that she talks here makes her come off as way worse than she actually is in the Japanese. There's a very good explanation for why she is the way that she is, and it's handled actually very well and very interestingly in the story. But like, yeah, she doesn't call him a coward. The rest is fine. But calling him a coward is like, you're giving shit away that shouldn't be given away yet. No, not screw that. Saite is like, you're the worst. Like, I can't believe it, or you. Like, the other parts were okay. Yeah, the other parts were okay. This is the worst. Make sure I'm tabbed to the right tab. No, this is just not well. I haven't used like saite used outside of a person. Normally that would be saiyaku. Saiyaku typically refers to a situation. Saite normally refers to a person. So that's why I think it's closer to you're the worst rather than this is the worst. I could be wrong, but I've almost never heard saite like used as to be a situation. Alright. Well, it's been about 3 hours, so... I think this is a good place to stop it for the first stream. But, so basically to sum things up... yeah, thank you. let's get through these medals first. I have too many medals.
みんな聞いてくれ。いい正体に加わる新しい仲間を紹介する。
戦争のノンフィクション小説を書いているコナー・ドハティだ。以後よろしく。
He doesn't really stutter, but that's fine. I'm writing a non-fiction war story.
ライアン・フォード、傭兵をやってる。まあ、雇われてからには仕事をするぜ。
No, not you pay, I shoot. Fuck off. He's just saying that I'll do as ordered. Okay, so to sum up the my feelings on the yeah, I'll work if you hire me, basically. To sum up my feelings so far, there are points in this where the translation has been pretty okay, but then there's been major scenes where it just all falls apart, and it's very inconsistent. There are some places where it's just fine for a while, and then there'll be a whole section that feels like they just rewrote it just because. Particularly that ending scene about the guy in the tank blowing himself up. That was just completely wrong. So, compared to Valkryia Chronicles 1 so far, when it's okay, it's better. But it falls apart when it's actually important, like you said, Doc. Like, Valkryia Chronicles 1 was just, like, consistently low quality. Like, from the very beginning, like, I'm not his girlfriend, just his hero. We haven't had anything that has been consistently that bad, but when it falls apart on, like, the worst possible sections. So it's almost worse in that regard. The tone can be okay, but it falls apart when it really, really needs to not. So, yeah. Yeah, so we're going to go through the whole game again, and we're going to focus on a lot of the side missions, a lot of the side quests for the, soldiers and all that. There's a lot of content there. I will try to find a better script, a more complete one, so we'll see what we can do about that. But, yeah. And I'll also try and get set up for other stuff, just to have more information for you guys going at the same time. Thank you very much to everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Doc, for your help as always. Very much appreciated. And yeah, I really like this game. The gameplay is fantastic. Thanks for the stream, and I will see you guys later.